So am I audible?
Yes, it is audible.
Okay. So Rishabh, I don't have the right to share screen yet. I need right
Okay, which one?
screen share.
I think you have the right.
Yeah, now I have it. So we'll start first, and then I'll share my screen. Okay. Yeah. So good evening, all our participants. So I welcome you to the second session of IEEE Virtual Symposia 2020. And today we have a speaker, Mr. Ajay Kumar, and I will formally introduce him to all the participants. So Mr. Ajay has been affiliated with IEEE for more than 5 years from now. He is from Region 10 and IEEE India Council, Hyderabad section. He has completed his graduation in Electrical and Electronics Engineering at G. Pula Reddy Engineering College in 2019, affiliated to JNTUA University. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Anupama. Please carry.
Okay. He has carried his internship at Bharat Heavy Electronics Limited on the manufacturing of turbo generators. He has proved to be an active volunteer in IEEE from past 5 years through his involvement with IEEE and IEEE Power and Energy Society. He has organized and participated in over 100 plus events, workshops, seminars, and many more inside and outside his institution. Since his joining in IEEE, he has numerous working opportunities as student branch, section, region, and global level. He has served as Vice President 2017 and President in 2018 in the IEEE GPREC PES Chapter. During his course of serving, Mr. Ajay Kumar has been playing a significant role in achieving the 14th and 11th position globally in PES High Performing Student Branch Chapters program. He has also received $250 under IEEE PES MTI for humanitarian project renewable energy in schooling. So with this brief intro, I welcome Mr. Ajay. So I'm sharing the screen for you, and then over to you. Okay, just give me a moment. So is my screen visible now?
Yes, yes, it is visible. Thank you, Anupama, for your kind words. Uh, is it fine to start now? Is it fine to start now, or else shall I have to wait
I'm
for
just
a
doing it.
couple more minutes?
Yeah, I'll just do it full screen. Screen presentation. Yes, Rishabh. Is it on screen now?
Wait, I'm checking. Yes, it is online.
Aryan is saying yes. Okay, Ajay, then over to you. Just let me know when to change the slide. Okay.
Yes, cool. Thank you for your introduction, Anupama, and it's really great to connect with you all. I hope everyone is doing good and adjusting to the conditions of COVID-19, and hope everyone is safe from your end. Uh, cool. Today it's really great to hear with IEEE ACSIR-CSO student branch on the virtual symposium hosted by IEEE AcSIR-CSIO on different power and energy technologies. It's really great to speak here today on opportunities for PES student and young professional members, and what are all the opportunities PES is offering for our student members and young professionals. And there are some scholarship programs as well for our members to support their education. So cool. I'll be discussing more about the scholarships and opportunities for our PES members in coming slides. Cool. Anupama, can you move to the next slide?
Yes. Is it?
Yes. Can you move to the next slide?
Yeah, I have pressed next. Wait, let me reshare. Submission.
Thank you. This is our topic today on the opportunities for our PES members and what PES society is offering for our student members and young professionals, and scholarship opportunities as well, which we are going to discuss in coming slides. Uh, Moving to next slide. Anupama, can you change your the next slide? Yes. This is a brief overview of our presentation today, starting with our PES society and what are all the membership opportunities and benefits provided by Power and Energy Society. And then we will be discussing about how PES is helping our volunteers during COVID-19 with different programs to make our volunteers time productive at this pandemic time to support their education. And then we will be discussing about the student membership benefits and opportunities and scholarship plus initiative which is carried by IEEE PES. And we'll have a short note about the official program of IEEE PES called PES Day. And then we'll be having a brief note about PES Women in Power and followed by Q&A. Moving to next slide. Well, this is a short intro about our society. It is as simple as it. As long as we exist on this planet, we need electricity for our daily needs. Uh, we need electricity for our daily household purposes, and there's a lot of electricity generated through different modes of generation, like thermal and hydroelectricity. As long as we exist, we need electricity, and our PES supports many electrical projects, and which helps in developing the standards and providing different standards for guiding new technologies in the market and educating our members. And this is a mission of our society to be the leading pioneer of scientific engineering information on power and energy for the betterment of the community through different ways by developing standards and through conferences and through projects and through education webinars. We are empowering our members about the new technologies and new opportunities in the industry through our magazines and webinars and through different PES platforms like PES Resource Center, which we are going to discuss in coming slides. Moving to next slide. What are the benefits you get when you participate in IEEE PES activities? So, as the name says, Power and Energy Society, we are one of the leading developers for developing different standards, and we'll offer our members to learn new skills which are related to power and energy sector, which may be helpful for their careers and industry, and people who are working in industry as well. So, our PES provides some free tutorials and trainings for our members by through our society membership. There are a lot of e-learning platforms and tutorials which are placed in PES Resource Center. It is one of the platform where you can get access to all technical videos and plenary sessions in different PES conferences which are happening across the globe. And through these sessions, you'll be getting a lot of technological innovations which are going in the society. And this is one of the benefits which PES offers to our members at very less cost. For our members, it is free of cost, and for IEEE members, there will be some differentiation uh, in getting access to those materials. Going to next point. Anupama. Yes, thank you. And we work together. We have different technical communities in PES. We work together for developing different and developing new technological innovations which help for the betterment of the community through our society. Moving on. Uh, Apart from technical and different technical materials and videos, we have a wide network of our volunteers across the globe. Help our volunteers, especially during this COVID-19. Many of the people have lost access to education, and The PES has provided free tutorials to all our members across the globe who have active PES membership. So there were almost 9 technical videos uh, useful for our members who are pursuing engineering or graduation in electrical or power engineering streams. This helps a lot to their curriculum as well, and they can get to learn more things about power and energy sector from different people who are working in industry and academia. So those experiences help to get much more deep knowledge about uh, power and energy sector technologies and how PES industry, how power and energy sector industry works on. So these are the benefits. Moving on, yes, these resources usually cost. Anupama, can you keep the last slide? Yes, these resources normally cost 50 USD per session, but with your PES membership, it will be free until the end of the May. We have seen a lot of volunteers utilize this opportunity to learn different new learnings through this free tutorials offered by PES. These are usually 50 USD per session, but for our PES members, it is free. You can get access to these tutorials in IEEE PES Resource Center. I'll be sharing more information about Resource Center in coming slides. Moving on. Yes, these are these are some of the PES free tutorials which few volunteers from our PES Day team have finished. Uh, these are the tutorials which they finished. This is from Sri Lanka and IEEE Region 9, Chile. So our volunteers actively participated in these videos at their local chapters and have discussed with their team to learn the free offerings provided by PES. So this was active until May, but I don't think so it isn't active at this point of time. But you can get a lot of free tutorials and some paid as well in the PES Resource Center. If you are PES member, it is free of cost to get access to those materials. Moving on. Recently, our PES members, the members in PES leadership team have worked together to publish a white paper on how electrical energy is responding, electrical industries are responding to COVID-19. So this is free for all members. You can check out our PES social media channels. This is free for all PES and IEEE members as well. So check this paper. You'll be getting a lot of information on how our industry is dealing with COVID-19. Moving on. This is uh, this is one of the important things for our student members as young professionals, where they'll be getting some scholarships and career advices from PES to excel their careers in power and energy sector and to get valuable guidance our uh, from our PES members who are doing a good job on power and energy sector. Moving on. Yes, PES student membership. We follow, I mean, today's students are tomorrow's leaders, and PES offer a free membership for the first year. So the membership, usually IEEE student membership is 27 USD in India, and it varies to 32 USD in US and 33.6 in Canada. So, but in India, it is 27 USD. And when you are going to take our membership for the first time, we offer a free membership for all student members and for the people who are taking our membership for the first time. So then after the first year of free membership, the membership dues will be US $18 per year. So for the first time, there is you won't be you, do, you don't need to be pay any uh, you don't need to invest any money on PES membership. You just need to add PES membership in your cart along with your IEEE membership for the first year. Moving on. Yes, this is the link where you can get a PES membership. This is a membership promo code. I'll be sharing out these links via mail to the organizing team so that they can share you as well to get more information about PES free membership. And also you can check out our website where there is separate column to know more about PES student membership. Moving on, this is a flyer for our PES student membership. It is valid for 1 year only. So try and check out this membership and explore the opportunities in PES where you will be getting a lot of valuable uh, information in the point of in technical point of view as well as networking, and you'll be meeting a lot of new volunteers who are working in industry or in academic field where you'll be getting a lot of guidance and mentoring from their members. Moving on. Well, these are some questions for you. Uh, so it is basically how PES membership helps to your academic. So we PES help our student members and professionals and all membership categories members to help technically and to learn different technologies and different innovation. So we have a platform called PES Resource Center. This is what I have been informed of in the previous slides. So PES Resource Center is one which provide all technical tutorials and PES conferences, videos, and presentations in a single place where you can get access to all videos where you can watch. You can add it in your cart and you can watch when you're free, where you'll be getting a lot of information from our volunteers, especially from the people who are working in industry. Moving on. Yes, as I mentioned, this is a platform which I mentioned earlier. So this is a place where you can get everything in one place, where you can get access to all different technical videos and the PES Premier conferences, sessions of the PES Premier conferences, and technical papers uh, which are published in different conferences. And this is the website where you can get access to these materials, resourcecenter.ieee.pes.org. Uh, for our PES members, these materials will be free of cost. You don't need to pay any extra price for getting access to those materials. But for non-PES members, they are accessible. But few of the materials need to be paid. So there will be slight variation in the membership based on the membership prices. I mean, the technical materials prices for PES members, it is free of cost. For IEEE and for non-IEEE members, there will be variation in the cost. So we have also PES University, where there are a lot of educational presentations and different uh, videos on technical different technical materials, and we have PES monthly magazines as well, and we have different technical reports. So this is a place where a lot of our PES members like to visit, where it provides all different technical materials which may be helpful for our careers, especially for students when you consider uh, probably they are supposed to do a project and mini project their final and pre-final years. So watching these present videos will help to get much more better ideas to solve the problems which are need of our for our community. So this is a way how PES Resource Center helps our members to get a lot of technical benefits, and we'll be getting a lot of support from our team as well to help if you have some good projects which are helpful for community. Going on. Yes, these are the publications which you can receive to which you can receive either depending on your membership. If you have opted digital membership, you will be receiving to email, or else if it is a normal traditional membership, you will be getting these materials, magazines to your home or to your location which you have opted. So these are the materials where different technologies and different activities happening across the globe, and different innovations and method of practices which are following in different industries uh, are kept in these magazines. So it is great opportunity for student members, those who have PES membership, and young professionals as well, where it can help you a lot to enshine your career, to excel your career more toward power and energy sector. And it is a bit tough for student members who are in first or second years, but if you start practicing from now, where you can also get support from your faculty or academicians in your universities. If you have any doubts or some other queries, ask them, or else discuss with your team members, with your chapter volunteers, and try to organize an activity to know more about faculties in your university. So this helps mutual learning, where you can learn together, and this may help to teach the community as well when you learn a new technology. So that's how PES magazines and help you out to get detailed new innovations which are happening across the globe. Moving on. Today students are tomorrow's leaders. And what do we do for our student members to excel their careers? As I mentioned, the first year membership of our PES is free. So along with the free membership, there are a lot of benefits as well. There will be some special discounts for our PES members to attend some of the premier conferences. And there are some separate student funding programs where you can get student travel support to attend any of the conferences. If you, for example, if your paper or some student poster competitions, if your poster or paper is selected, PES provides complete funding for your travel and accommodation as well, where you will be meeting a lot of leaders in as well to industry when you meet different volunteers across the globe. And that will be an amazing one where, for example, if you have uh, fear to speak out in different crowds, so this will help to interact with different volunteers, and it may reduce your stage fear or some other problems where you are facing with your universities. This is how our PES provides our student members to get industrial exposure and to get exposure across the globe, where you can collaborate with different volunteers. And uh, it is simple. For example, if you don't have any PES chapter in your unit, it is simple. You just need 6 student members who have PES membership, along with the faculty advisor with active PES membership. So just go and apply, file a petition for. So it will take around a week to get the approval, and PES will provide a lot of support for our new chapters to help them to provide some sort of seed funding as well, where uh, your chapter is supported by our leaders, where you'll be getting a lot of support as well in terms of technical. Uh, a lot of volunteers who are supporting our technical programs as well. Program which PES offers for our chapters. Uh, if you're willing to open a PES chapter, you just need 6 members with active PES membership and one faculty advisor to monitor your PES activities with an active PES membership. Moving on. Well, as I mentioned, these are some of the conferences which PES hosts every year in different parts of the world. This is one of the premier conferences of IEEE PES. PES Transmission and Distribution Conference, which is going to happen in Chicago. Probably this year it may be virtual in the month of October. And there are other conferences as well. There is ISCT in Perth and Asia Pacific Power and Energy Conference, which is going to happen in Beijing, China. And there is ISCT. This is Europe version. ISCT happens for Asia as well, Europe, and for other parts of the world. With this is the ISCT, which is going to happen in Washington and Perth. And this is Power Africa Conference, which is going to happen virtually this year in the month of August. Uh, Check out our website where there will be some call for papers if you have if uh, if you are a student or any professional, if you are going to publish a paper, uh, go and publish your paper in any of these premier conferences where you'll be getting support, travel support, and you'll be getting a lot of exposure as well with different leaders in the industry and academia as well to guide you and to mentor you in the future as well. So publishing a paper in such premier conferences of PES will help you a lot, uh, especially if you are undergraduate when you go for any interview of any core company. So these papers, when you publish these papers in IEEE, it will add a lot of value to your profile. So work together with your team members and get guidance from your faculty members or some mentors where you can get support to submit your papers. And there are a lot of volunteers who can support if you have some new initiatives. So moving on. Well, this is a short overview. PES organizes over 30 plus conferences across the globe every year where it supports our members uh, to get travel grants or student housing program where you just need to publish a paper or if you are or some or if your paper is get selected for the for any of these conferences, there is no need to pay from your pocket where PES funds all the money for attending this event or conference. Moving on. Well, this is one of the interesting things for our members, especially the scholarship plus and career advice. Moving on. Well, this is as simple as it. PES has created this program to support our members, especially for undergraduates who are pursuing their careers in electrical engineering. PES provides funding for their education through IEEE PES Scholarship Plus Initiative. If you are a recipient of PES Scholarship Plus Initiative, the entire tuition fee for your course will be supported by IEEE PES, and you'll be getting a lot of internship programs as well in the in during summers or during free times where you'll be getting mentoring from our people who are working in industry. You'll be getting more information about PE Scholarship Plus Initiative in coming slides. So this is basically a program to support our young engineers who are young volunteers who are pursuing their careers in electrical engineering and to excel more volunteers, more members to excel their careers in power and energy sector. Moving on. Well, this is our logo of IEEE PES Scholarship Plus Initiative. As a logo, so this the main goal is to prepare the next generation of power and energy engineers through this scholarship plus initiative. Moving on. Well, this was a program created in 2011 to support our undergraduate students to provide some sort of funding for their education. So this program was in US and Canada and India as well. So basically, students can receive up to 7,000 USD as a financial support and assistance in obtaining a career experience prior to graduation. As I mentioned, you'll be getting once if you are the recipient of PES Scholarship Plus Initiative, your entire tuition fee will be supported by IEEE PES, and along with you'll be getting an assistance uh, either in sort of internships or some mentoring from our members to excel your careers in power and energy sector. And also, if, for example, you're from Region 10 and if you're the scholarship plus recipient from Region 10, and if you have more score in Region 10, the top two performing candidates will be getting additional $5,000 through this program. I think it will be almost more than it will be 12,000 USD. It will be nearly something around, if you consider 70 USD, 70. I think it was 75 at this point of time. The exchange rate is, it is nearly 8 lakhs roughly. It is a bit in USD, but for most of our people who are living in Asia, it is a huge amount, which can completely balance uh, their undergraduation course, and it moreover it will provide internships and lot of technical exposure as well when you work in industries while pursuing your graduation. In graduation, mostly we'll be getting a lot of theoretical knowledge, and through labs you'll be getting some practical knowledge. And if you get an opportunity to work in the live industry, it will be much more greater, where you'll be implementing your learned experiences in the industry, and it will give a lot of knowledge and lot of opportunities for you to think and to solve different problems. Moving on. Yes, as I mentioned, the goal is very simple: to distribute as many scholarships as possible to top electrical engineers and to support their careers in power and energy. So these are some of the pictures who are the recipients of IEEE PES Scholarship Plus Initiative, where they got an opportunity to work to work as intern in some of the top electrical engineering companies. Moving on. Uh, can you change over? Thank you. Well, uh, move to the next slide. As I mentioned, it is already covered out. Yes, as I mentioned, it is total 7,000 USD in financial support before graduation. So in the first 2 years, you will be getting 2,000 and 2,000 USD. That will be 4,000, and in your pre-final it will be 3,000 US dollars. And as I mentioned, you will be getting 2 years of power engineering career experience before graduation. So, and also along with this, you'll be getting free membership of PES for 1 year, and also can participate in mentoring program which connects students to experts. This is a program where you'll be getting an opportunity to work with industry experts who are working in different industries. If you are a recipient of Scholarship Plus Initiative, you'll be getting a lot of benefits apart from financial support. You'll be getting an opportunity to excel your careers through internships and through mentoring programs, where you'll be getting a lot of assistance as well uh, to support your careers. Moving on. Well, these are the results of PES Scholarship Plus Initiative in the year 2011 to 2016. We'll be getting a survey of 2021 as well. It is 5 year survey. In the 2011 to 2016, in last 5 years, we have distributed around 1172 scholarships for almost 160 plus universities, and 723 individuals have been honored, and 2.5 M has been distributed in scholarships. And uh, for there are a lot of supporting partners for supporting this initiative through different industries and foundations, and IEEE Foundation. The 6.4 million dollars has been contributed for supporting this program in the last 5 years. So these are the recipients of IEEE PES Scholarship Plus Initiative in the years 2011 to 2016. And this is one of the exciting things. Over 180 companies have hired a PES scholar as an internal full-time employee. So this is a survey which we got from PES Scholarship Plus Initiative, that that the recipients of PES Scholarship Plus Initiative have got an opportunity to work as intern or full-time in top electrical engineering companies. I'll be sharing about those electrical engineering companies in the coming slide. Moving on. So these are some of the top electrical engineering companies where companies provide at least 4 PES scholars as a full-time engineer. So this is National Grid, USA, and Power Engineers, and Black Pizza, Buns, and McDonald. So these are some of the top electrical engineering companies, and we have some of our PES leaders as well in these electrical engineering companies. So excelling, carrying a career in these prestigious organizations will ensure your career and will provide a lot of opportunities and will learn a lot of things which are happening in industry. And this is how we support our members through PES Scholarship Plus Initiative to excel their careers in power and energy sector. And apart from providing internship opportunities or full-time opportunities to start their careers in power and energy sector. Moving on. Well, this is a short overview about scholarships awarded in 2016 to 2017, exclusively for Region 1 to Region 7. And there will be separate scholarship program for India as well. So you can check out the count of scholarship. It is as simple as it. The conversion rate is very high. If you found out if you are eligible or suggest to your colleagues as well who are carrying their undergraduation, suggest them if just go and apply for the scholarship, whether if you receive or not, keeping that point for a while aside. So there are a lot of people who are uneligible, but they still go and apply for that scholarship. But few of the people who are eligible and they have all requirements for getting the scholarship, but many of the people fail to apply. They think that hey, I don't know, probably I won't get the scholarship, so why I need to apply? So don't think that just go and apply when you find such opportunities. Probably you may be a recipient of scholarship plus initiative. You'll be getting a lot of benefits as well. So the conversion rate is high. If you just suggest your colleagues as well, if they are eligible to apply. Moving on. Well, these are the requirements for the scholarship. You must be a citizen or permanent resident either in US, Canada, India, Puerto Rico, and you must be a full-time undergraduate student and working in an accredited electrical engineering undergraduate bachelor's degree, and you must be your career must be in the field of power and energy engineering. So those guys who are pursuing their career in power and energy engineering, they are eligible to apply, and they must be an undergraduate student, and they must be accredited to an electrical engineering undergraduate bachelor's degree. Moving on. Well, this is simple. In your curriculum, you need to have electrical and power engineering courses as well to fulfill the criterias, and planning to have at least 3 power engineering course with 9+ credits. This is one of the criteria where your curriculum should have at least 3 power engineering courses, and you should have a minimum GPA of 3.0. So it is different for different universities based on their calculations. So in India, it will be around something a figure like approximately 75% or above. So it will be different for different universities based on their calculations. So the conversion figure will be 3.0 GPA. Moving on. Well, these are the selection criteria. As I mentioned, you must have at least 3.0 GPA, and you must be pursuing your career in electrical engineering. And apart from academics, there will be some personal strengths where it will help your application to be selected. These are some of the volunteering activities and your contributions to our society, and an endorsement letter from the people whom you know well, either professionally or in your academics or in industry. So you just need to get an endorsement letter. So considering those academics as well as volunteering activities and endorsement letter, the team will be making judgment on applications and will provide the results of scholarship as initiative. Moving on. Anupama, can you change over the slide? This is a selection process where your applications will be evaluated by the regional committees, and they will evaluate based on all the criteria as I mentioned, academic and your personal volunteering to our society and endorsement letters. So based upon their evaluations, the regional committee will announce the results. And if you are a recipient of scholarship as initiative, you need to maintain a constant score in your academy as well. It's not like in the first year you get 75% or 3.0 GPA, and in the next year after you are getting scholarship, if you fail in any of the subjects, you won't be fulfilling the criteria of PES scholarship as initiative, and for coming years your application won't be renewed. So you have to maintain a constant GPA as well in the future as well if you need to avail scholarship as initiative. Moving on. Well, these are renewal requirements. You can find out those requirements in the Scholarship Plus website. Moving on. Criteria for Scholarship Plus renewal. You'll be finding out those details in the website. I will be sharing out the website information as well to explore for you. Moving on. Well, these are the details. It was 2017, but a new announcement has been already released. You can check out the information of initiative in this website, where I will be sharing out these links to you as well. Moving on. Well, this is a scholarship program for exclusively for Indian volunteers and Indian members. So the criteria are very similar. Uh, you need any first year full-time regular engineering program student in electrical engineering is eligible to apply for this scholarship, and before that you should have a minimum percentage of 70% in your plus two, which is commonly called as intermediate or plus two in India, and uh, also an applicant is who have a valid cutoff ranking either in JEE mains or in the state level examinations which are prescribed by your state governments. So any of those will be valid, and the basic requirements will you need to maintain the common CGPA to avail the scholarship is 75% or above. The conversions will be 3.0 GPA, and you should have to hold 70% equivalent in your plus two, and you should be a full-time engineering undergraduate who pursuing your career in electrical engineering. Moving on. Well, this is the amount of scholarship for Indian scholarship, Indian IEEE PES Indian scholarship, which is 75,000 per year of duration of the professional degree course. So you'll be, if you're the recipient, you'll be availing 75,000 rupees for every year if you're the recipient. Moving on. This is the link for Indian scholarship. you can also email to this email as well to know more information. These are the basic pre-requirements to for applying the scholarship and knowing eligibility. We have a lot of volunteers as well in India who were the recipients of this scholarship. We have few volunteers in NIE Bangalore who availed the scholarship in 2017, 2018. Going on. Well, this is another amazing opportunity for our members, uh, which provides an opportunity to excel their careers with power and energy sector, especially in India. Most of the engineering students go for interviews and go for after graduation, go for different companies to get placed in any of the companies. So, but PES, through PES membership, there is separate opportunity called PES Careers, where uh, you just need to submit your resume in the PES Careers portal and apply for the opportunities which are active. So based on the company's requirements, you'll be getting information about your selection or not. So this program is currently applicable in US and Canada, Europe and Australia. It all 16. You can check out the survey as well. 1600 plus students and 316 employees profiles in US, Canada. So this program is exclusively for our members to excel their careers in power and energy sector, where you, you just need to submit your resume and you just need to check out the requirements which the company is asking for. So those are the top electrical companies. Moving on, I'll be sharing out those companies list as well on the website. This is a website for PES Careers, where you'll be where you'll be where the active companies which are hiring members is displayed in the website. So you can check out this website, PES Careers. So you'll be finding out different opportunities. Moving on. Uh, this one of the opportunities which PES mentioned in past. So there was requirement of senior electrical engineer. So you just need to upload your technical abilities and your resume in this portal. So, and when this opportunity is found, you just need to apply for that post. So the companies will make the judgment and will provide you the information. At least it takes a month, a couple of months to evaluate all those and to inform you. So, uh, so uh, so from this, it is simple to conclude in one way. PES supports your education and provides internships as well during your undergraduation and after finishing your undergraduation course. PES also offers your full time or intern through PES Careers, and this is how the value proposition offered by PES for members to excel their careers. It is applicable for different membership categories as a student or in professional. So just go and check if your abilities are matched. Go and apply if there are any active positions. So probably you may be one of the deserved candidates to get the opportunity which they are looking for. Going on. So IEEE PES can help you to achieve your dreams and studies and projects. Uh, how does we help out in achieving your dreams? Either it may be a job or projects or higher education. So we'll be discussing about those points in coming slides. Going on. So as I mentioned, this is PES offers a lot of networking opportunities to network different volunteers across the globe. This is our network. You can find out a lot of PES across the globe. You can check this is from region 1 to region 7, US, Canada, and region 9, Latin American countries, and region 10, India, Asia Pacific, and there Australia, and there are a lot of other European countries as well, where you have different PES members across the globe, where you can discuss and network with different volunteers to do different opportunities across the globe, and they'll be helping out if you need something, either technically or some for projects or some technical assistance for your final year or pre-final year projects. So that's how PES networking will help you to grow and to advance your careers moving on. This was a project started by IEEE PES with the motivation of connecting PES volunteers across the globe and to discuss different initiatives which will help to work together with different PES members, PES student members, young professionals, and women in power volunteers to work together on same projects. And this will help to achieve our goals and to witness success together by collaborating with different volunteers. And moreover, it is a global environment where you discuss with different folks who are working either in industry or academic. So you'll be getting a lot of mentoring as well if you connect with different like-minded people. Moving on. Well, this is an initiative started IEEE PES Networking Over Borders project, which was started in 2014. This was for the first time PES has started a conference, PES Student Congress, which supports all student members, at least one student member in each PES chapter to travel to attend this congress. This was happened in Turkey way back in 2014. If you find its similarity here, the all members who are here in this picture are entirely funded by IEEE PES to attend this student congress in 2014, where there are a lot of volunteers from India as well who attended. So you just need to apply for this, and you'll your traveling and your conference fee will be supported by IEEE PES. Moving on, how does PES empowers our student and YP members to move in the path of success? So, there are a lot of initiatives which PES helps to support our members and to excel their careers and to achieve success and to contribute for the community. So this is one of the project which supports different chapters and student PES student chapters. So there was a program called PES Member Driven Initiative. If you have any project which will impact your local community or your local PES chapter, go and apply for this IEEE PES NDI based on your proposal. So PES will fund certain funding for your activity. So this is how PES helps our chapters and communities to support our local chapters if they are organizing any sort of activity which is helpful for the community. Going on. This is a network of PES volunteers across the globe. This was you can see the network across the globe. As I mentioned earlier, those are PES student and YP members whom we are working together. Moving on. Anupama, I think it is already finished. Can you move to the next slide? Yes, cool. Uh, this was the second PES Student Congress. This PES Student Congress happens uh, once in a couple of years. So in 2014, it was happened in Turkey, and 2016, it was happened in Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur. So again, those this program he is supported all at least one student member in their local chapter to attend this congress, and PE is funded their entire congress registration fee and travel fund as well. Moving on. So this was a snap in the second PES Student Congress. So what do you get when you attend such conferences or such congresses where there is a global participation? So through these congresses, you will be getting an opportunity to meet our PES leaders as well. Uh, you can you can you can check out my cursor I pointed. This is PES current president, PES President Frank Lambert. So Frank Lambert attended second PES Student Congress. So student members at their local chapters can meet our PES leadership team as well, where they'll be getting networking with leaders as well. So that may help future either in career or in some other way. Or if you, for example, if you are organizing any conference or some other activity, you will be, if you have good network, you'll be getting support from our leaders as well to support your activity. Moving on. So again, this was Snap. In the second PES Student Congress, where you can observe there is a lot of participation from different countries. You can see from Malaysia and India at the end, and you can see from Pakistan and different countries in Region 9. So it feels really great when you attend such conferences where you'll be getting a lot of friends as well, where you can work together in coming in future when you have good network across the globe. Moving on. So again, these are some of the snaps in PES Student Congress. Moving on. So this was third PES Student Congress, which happened in Brazil in 2018. So again, it supported at least a member in PES Student Chapter to attend this Congress. Moving on. So we have participation from around 31 countries and 53 IEEE sections and 96 PES student chapters across the globe. So you can check this map. You can observe the participation from different parts of the world. Participation from region 1 to regions, Latin American countries and India and other parts of Asia, Australia, and region 8, Middle East, Europe. So meeting like-minded people across the globe in a single through a single venue, and that is through PES, will help and will help a lot to our career, you know, to excel your career in future, and getting will be making a lot of friends. Um, so it helps a lot to our career in future as well, and to work together with different volunteers. Going on. So this is fourth IEEE PES Student Congress, which is probably it may be happening virtual this edition. Earlier, it was planned in Canada this edition, but unfortunately, due to COVID-19, it is really difficult to host a live congress at this point of time. So probably it may be going virtual, which will be announced very soon. Moving on. So again, especially for supporting our student and young professional members, there is separate program called Student Housing Program, where you will be getting complete grants for the local accommodation. So these are some of the recipients the, who got a support student hotel support program. So this was the paper contest, which has happened in KMD 2010. So as I mentioned earlier, so this is the value proposition which offers our student members and young professionals to advance their careers and to leverage their careers by utilizing the opportunities along with your technical and academic activities in your universities. Going on. Well, this was an initiative by IEEE PES BP membership and engage. So earlier, our society was called Power Engineering Society. Way back in 2018, our society was changed to Power and Energy Society. So, on the name change and the change of the name from Power Engineering Society to Power and Energy Society. We celebrate PES Day every year in the month of April, but unfortunately, due to COVID-19, we stopped celebrating. But instead of celebrations, we encourage all our volunteers to participate in educational activities at their local chapters, and we have seen a lot of technical activities from IEEE. The host is IEEE AcSIR. I've seen a lot of technical activities for their local volunteers during this PES day going on. So, what else we do for our female members to excel their career in power and energy sector and STEM fields? We have a separate community called IEEE PES Women in Power. We support our PES with volunteers to advance their careers in power and energy sector and STEM field, and to provide more leadership opportunities for our female folks along with males. So, as the name suggests, PES Women in Power. So it's not only for women. There are a lot of male folks who support IEEE PES Women in Power. Together with the support of male and female, we are supporting a lot of female members to excel their careers in power and energy sector, and to provide more leadership opportunities in different committees or different technical communities. So where women can display their leadership, and I've seen a lot of women leaders as well. Our P our P is president for 2000, president-elect. So she's woman, and there are a lot of women volunteers who have passed presidents of PES. So that's how we support our female volunteers to advance their care, to be more leadership opportunities going on. So currently the scholarship applications for in US are open. If you have any folks who are IEEE PES members, suggest them to apply for the scholarship. So probably they will be the recipient of scholarship plus initiative, and it will help a lot along with their career. Moving on. Yes, I think it's end of my presentation. If you have any queries or questions, you can reach out to me at my email ID, or you can drop out a message in Instagram as well. So if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer all your questions.
Yeah, thank you, Ajay, for a very informative session. Like for all the students who are seeking any opportunity in yes, so had been very informative and very knowledgeable to all of them. Yeah. So now the session is open for question and answers. Stop sharing your screen. Yeah, Rishabh, you can check with the YouTube if you have any questions there. So one person, like Krishna Gandhi, has asked in the chat box window. So what is young professional member? Yes, Ajay.
Yes, uh, yes. Thanks for asking. So basically, you have membership grades. For example, when you are taking membership for the first time, if you take membership when you are a student, it is generally called a student membership. So when you finish your undergraduation, if you move to a job, uh, or if you move to your post graduation, so your membership will be elevated to IEEE Young Professionals. So it is an elevation from IEEE student membership. And basically, young professionals is a group of IEEE members and volunteers who have graduated from their first professional degree. So it's an elevation to student membership.
Okay. So next question is from Aryan. So he's asking that, sir, you said that for the first year the membership fee is free. So what is the renewable fee for same? Renewal fee, yeah, for IEEE student member.
See, uh, the membership dues will be if you are going to take IEEE PES student if PES membership, you should be a IEEE member. The membership dues of IEEE membership is 27 USD, and for PES, when you are going to take membership for the first time, it is free. And when you are going to renew for the next year, you need to pay a membership dues of 18 USD along with your membership 27 USD. So it will be around 45 USD both IEEE and PES membership.
Thank you for the information. So any question from the participants? Any more? Like if anyone wants to directly interact with Ajay, so we have the speaker with us. Anyone? Aryan, any questions?
Am I audible?
Yes, Aryan.
Yes. So good evening, sir. Sir, my question is like on the 33rd slide, there was a point mentioned that all of the scholarships are available for the students pursuing electrical engineering. So I wanted to know, is there any facility for availing the same for a student who is pursuing electronics and communication or any other engineering?
Uh, Thanks for asking. We have seen a lot of engineering courses where in electrical and communications engineering, there are a lot of electrical engineering courses as well. So the basic criteria is if your course provides at least 3 of power engineering courses, then you are eligible to apply for that scholarship. You should have at least 3 electrical engineering courses uh, in your course. And the current scholarship which PES is offering for electrical engineers, uh, there may be other scholarship opportunities for different societies which offer, we have Reddy Melvin scholarship for which is offered by IEEE Computer Society, which any member can apply. Either you may be from electrical, or you may be from computers, or you may be from mechanical. You'll be getting an opportunity to apply for that scholarship, and exclusively taking IEEE PE scholarship plus initiative. It is only for electrical engineers. If your course has at least three, if your course has three engineering courses which are closely related to power engineering, so then you will be eligible to apply for that scholarship.
Any other question? Yeah, so we have one question from Krishna Gandhi. Sir, if student member is postgraduate, after that join in job, thereafter renew their membership, is it young professional member or not? You can see in the chat box.
Yes, thanks for asking. So as I mentioned earlier, if you are going to take membership when you are pursuing your undergraduation, it is called a student membership. And once you finish your undergraduation, either you will be moving out to higher studies or to job. Membership will be elevated from student membership to young professional. So then the membership dues will be the dues of IEEE young professional membership. So again, after IEEE young professional, there are certain other rates like IEEE senior member and IEEE fellow. So when you fall in IEEE young professionals, so when you are renewing for the next year, you need to renew in the category of IEEE young professional. So you need to pay the dues of IEEE young professional membership.
Thank you. So I believe no more questions.
Yes, sir. I have one more question.
Yes, Aryan.
Sir, like I am in first year right now, and I am also a member of PES. So, what hierarchy should I adopt in order to be applicable for the same scholarships that you have mentioned in the slides? Like, what strategy and what steps should I follow in my upcoming years to be eligible for same?
Yes, as I mentioned, for Indian students, there is a separate scholarship. I will share the links of scholarships to the organizing team. Unfortunately, I didn't find out now. I will share out those links. As I mentioned, the basic criteria is you need to be a full-time undergraduate student and you have active PES membership. And once if the notification of scholarship plus institute application is released, you can apply for the scholarship, and you need to maintain your academic score equally, which is mentioned by PES scholarship plus institute. Like as I mentioned, the basic criteria is 3.0 GPA, and if you are recipient of scholarship plus institute, you need to maintain the same score in coming years to get renewed your application. And apart from that, if you have done some contributions to PES or society, or some public, or if you publish some technical papers or if you attended some of the conferences, present those information in the application as well. So that will help your application to be selected. There will be a lot of scope for your application to be get selected. I hope it answered your question. If not, I will be more happy to answer if you have any other queries.
Also, sir, like in my college, I'm the only person in PES society. And is it mandatory to be a part of like PES chapter to apply for the
No,
scholarship?
no, it isn't. So, for example, there is no such rule. If your college or university is willing to open a PES chapter, you just need to find six members who have active PES membership, and apart from that, to monitor your PES activities and to support your activities, you need to find a faculty advisor who has a PES active PES membership. So that's how you can create a PES membership, PES chapter. But it isn't mandatory to have a PES chapter. That's not a problem. But if you have a PES chapter, there more volunteers will be benefited through the activities which PES is supporting. There will be a lot of folks can get benefits from PES through PES Resource Center, which provides a lot of educational materials to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I think we shall end today's session. So before ending, I would say that we'll continue this symposia next week, next weekend. So stay tuned. We'll be mailing you the content and the flyers. So before we end, thank you Ajay for a wonderful talk. And so I request now everyone to please turn on their camera. We can have a group picture with our speaker. Possible for you, Rishabh?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, please turn on
Sure.
the camera. We can have a group picture.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Yes, yes. And I request others too. Let's make it memorable. Yes, Ajay, you are visible. Any more people joining us? Yes, smile. Thank you all for joining us today, and see you all next week. Ajay, Rishabh is also there. Wait, another click then. Smile. So, thank you all for joining. See you all next weekend. Thank you, Ajay, for a very informative session. And thank you for helping us in organizing also. Yeah.
Thank you,
Stay,
Ajay, for yeah.